Don't mind if I do. Grandfather, can I get you something?
What are you having?
Tonic. Also known as quinine. Leaves that nice, sharp, bitter taste in your mouth, which in my case is a bit redundant, but it's refreshing nonetheless. You want some?
No, thank you. When are Ned and Lois back from New York?
I think I heard Reginald say something about 6:15.
Excellent. They should be here any minute.
Oh, we missed you at dinner, AJ.
Really?
Yes, really.
I don't know. I just haven't felt too hungry lately. Just kind of thirsty. I got this dry throat and scratchy voice. Anyone want some tonic?
No, I hope you're not coming down with something.
Well, it's probably just a touch of malaria, Mom. Malaria, quinine, joke.
Ha, good one.
Did you run today?
6 miles this afternoon.
Can't be too sick.
Well, I'm glad that you're keeping up with your fitness program.
Yeah, I live for it.
You know, I don't want to put any pressure on you, especially that you're not feeling well, but as long as Father's here, have you given any thought to your professional or educational plans?
We've discussed that matter.
Well, I'm glad, because I've encouraged AJ to put his considerable talents to use someplace else.
Oh, so you're the one that's fostering his pipe dreams, huh?
Oh, wait a minute, Father. Monica deserves more respect than that.
No, not if she's feeding him the notion that I should overlook his continual lapses in judgment.
He was set up.
He let it happen. It's just another example of the problems that beset that boy, no matter what area of the family enterprises he wades into. And I see no reason that it's ever going to change.
You're absolutely right. I mean, why should I try to convince you or prove myself any further?
Well, does that mean that you have a plan of your own?
Maybe.
Swell.
Well, what are you planning on doing?
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, I've been thinking. I've been getting so much support around here lately. I think maybe I'm gonna go for the profligate ne'er-do-well son. Well, what's everybody think? Come on. It's a living.
There. Now, that's exactly the kind of irresponsible behavior that proves my point.
AJ, do you have any idea how appalling that remark was to us?
Of course he does. Why do you think he said it?
Come on, it was a joke.
Oh, you're full of them tonight, aren't you?
Well, geez, Dad, I'll tell you, it's better than standing around crying in my quinine water. Yeah, I've observed something. The only time that any of you sit up and even take notice that I'm alive is when I'm making some kind of negative move.
Oh, baloney. Why don't you try doing something positive for a change and we'll all faint from the shock?
Edward, do you have to continue to hack away at him?
Sorry, Mom. I'm not 6 years old anymore.
Then stop acting like it.
All right. Whatever the featured argument is, table it. I need Grandfather's full attention. What the hell have you done with L&B?
Done? I've outdone myself, is what I've done. And as a result, I now own Eddie Main.
And what do you intend to do with them?
Well, for starters, sever his vocal cords. I'm exaggerating. I wouldn't do the boy bodily harm.
No. You would just ruin his life and all of ours.
I beg your pardon. I have just saved your little company and the worldwide interests of this family in one brilliant move. Well, no, two, actually.
You listen to me, you old buzzard. You can't do this. Whatever you did can be undone. I'll take you to court. I'll prove you senile and incompetent.
Just try. But in the meantime, don't you try to sing or compose or record or publish a note of your so-called music.
Could somebody give us a clue what's going on here?
Lois came to me for advice. L&B was in danger.
Lois, why in the world?
Shut up, AJ!
Because of certain activities on the part of the police and the federal authorities, it became clear that Sonny Corinthos' interest in L&B had to leave his hands. He refused to sell to Ned and Lois, so I convinced him to sell to me.
Yeah, and then let's not forget that you turned around and duped me into selling my share to you, too.
Which gave me a controlling interest in the company.
Father, how could you?
Your father used me. He took advantage of my trust, and whatever misplaced affection I had for him. How can you pull our company out from under us? Lois, I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing, and I can't believe this is happening.
Who could?
Man, I can.
Stop your sniveling. If you're going to be businesswomen, you've got to stop taking things so personally. Just consider it a lesson in advanced management, and a cheap one. And as for you, Nedley, I'd toss out those black leather pants and put your mind back on ELQ where it belongs, and that means nights and weekends. And don't you even so much as whistle.
Wait a minute. You may own us, but you don't have a say about the talent because I have creative control in my company.
Not anymore, young lady. Strictly speaking, you don't even have a company, because your stock went immediately into the holding company when Brenda and I sold it our shares of L&B, and I used my 80% to assume creative control.
You mother of all weasels.
Yeah, I am, aren't I?
My heart and soul was in that company. You knew it, and you grabbed it.
Yeah, well, we are kind of a grabby bunch.
I'm sorry, but this is all making me sick. I'm sorry, Lois.
Sorry doesn't do it. Weasel does.
Gosh, I just don't know what to say. Tough luck, Eddie. Lois, Brenda, I'm sorry. I know how you feel.
Come on, that's enough, AJ.
What everyone fails to realize is that I have no intention of ending your management career. Here, this should more than cover your L&B shares. Now feel free to use it to start all over again. Without Eddie Main, of course.
Money? You are offering me money for my life's blood?
They do it at blood banks.
You want to see blood?
No,
Hey,
Ned,
hey,
this is mine. Edward, that is a dirty deal.
You haven't heard all of it. In addition to the very substantial cash, I'm offering you Mary May's contract. For her sake, as well as yours, because I don't want to deprive her of the benefit of your management.
Oh, well, you know, you should have thought of that before you ripped out my heart along with my company.
Oh, nonsense. You're too good a businesswoman to pass this up. Once you get the drama out of your system, I believe you will want to start over. Oh, and by the way, you should know that in the less than 24 hours that I've owned the company, I've managed to turn a small profit.
How? You didn't even pay book value for your grab.
I most certainly did. But I've liquidated an asset.
What do you mean? What, the only assets we had were the talent we managed?
Exactly. I just sold Miguel's contract to Cepeda.
You what?
No, you did not. I don't believe you because Miguel would have called me.
He may not even know it yet.
Well, that wasn't too bright, Grandfather, because Miguel's album just went platinum in South America.
I'm not interested in a long-term picture. This deal was a means to an end, getting you back on track.
That is all human beings are to you. Machines, commodities, engines, even your own blood relations.
Especially them.
This is so totally reprehensible. This is vile. It's sick.
No, my dears. It's business. You get the hang of it.
Oh, no. I'm fine. I'm fine.